Welcome back to Awaken Her, the podcast where we have real heart-to-heart conversations about rebuilding, renewing, and rising into our God's given purpose. I'm your host, Aji Michael. And today, sis, we're talking about something we all need. How to anchor ourselves in grace when life feels like it's falling apart. Sometimes I wonder that wouldn't it be nice if we could just hit a delete button and erase the memories of tough days or seasons, right? But since we can't, what I believe we can do is build grace anchors. These are practices that hold our spirit, soul, and body in place while we heal and move forward with confidence. So if you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of where to begin after having a rough period or rough day or any rough season whatsoever, this episode is for you. Now, sis, let's be real here. Life can take unexpected detours, and sometimes those detours, they break us. So maybe you poured yourself or your heart into a relationship only to watch that relationship crumble. For some of you, it may be you walked away from a job that drained you, but now you feel lost and asking yourself, where do I start? Or maybe you're just tired emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and you don't even know why. Whatever it is, I see you, and I know this struggle too well because I've been there. There was a time when I completely lost control. I smashed the TV, broke glassware, and ended up in a hospital consultation room where I was told that if it happened again, I could be sectioned. Now that moment shook me. It made me to realize how much I had neglected myself while trying to hold everything together. That was when I started creating my grace anchors. These things ground me. These are the things that ground me. The things that ground me, align me, and help me heal with grace. If you're wondering, what are grace anchors? I want you to think of a ship's anchor. It keeps the vessel steady in the middle of a storm, preventing it from drifting away. That's what grace anchors do for you when life feels chaotic. They keep your spirit, your soul, and body aligned so you can make decisions from a place of clarity instead of exhaustion. Now, let me share my 5 personal grace anchors that I have used for how many years now, and they've really helped me navigate life's toughest seasons, and I come out stronger. Anchor number 1. I create indulgent bath, or I call it a shower ritual. Now, this is more than just having your normal everyday bath. I don't know whether you have it in the morning or in the evening. It's about approaching your bath time from a place of self-care. So it becomes a self-care moment that reminds you that I am worthy of peace. So I turn my bath into a sacred space with essential oils, candles, and music. Some days I might decide to listen to worship songs, jazz, and other times maybe I just want to soak in silence. Whatever I need, I give myself permission to take it. Says, do not underestimate the power of water to wash away stress and restore your energy. Let it be that moment where you pour back into yourself. So try it out if you've not been doing that already. Now, anchor number 2, clean your space. Clearing your space is clearing your mind. Many of my podcasts, I find a way to just talk about spring cleaning. And people that know me, my friends know that I spring clean every now and then. You know what? Because a cluttered environment can hold stagnant energy. And sometimes all you need is a fresh start. Whether that's deep cleaning or just rearranging furniture or just simply getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore. Just about 2 weeks ago, I just whipped through my garage and just said, you know what, I have too many things in this garage. What else? Sorted things out, took some things to the charity as well. Spring cleaning reminds me that I am entering a new season, and it gives me the confidence to tackle whatever is ahead of me. Anchor number 3 for me, I surround myself with fresh flowers and candles. It says, fresh flowers symbolize new beginnings. I keep fresh flowers in my space as a visual reminder that even in seasons of loss, beauty is still blooming. And I also use scented candles in my bedroom, my bathroom, my living room, my kitchen, a whole vibe. I'm telling you, I love candles. Lavender calms my spirit. Citrus, it uplifts my energy. I mean, whatever it is, just find what works for you and let it lighten your day. My anchor number 4, move your body in a new way. Sometimes the best way to reset your mind is to move your body. When I was feeling stuck, I started trying new forms of movement. I will dance intentionally, says, I'll just look for one of some songs like that. I will just listen to them. I have those playlists that just get me in the mood. In fact, this year, I recently created I think I started December 2024. I created my manifestation. I call it manifestation playlist. I love them, really high vibes. I listen to them and I just dance. And before you know, I shake away all of this unnecessary weight. I also try yoga at times. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to yoga. I have my specific poses or stretches that just kind of keep me in balance and help me to meditate. Summertime, I do a bit of gardening. I love, the time whether I'm removing the weeds or buying new plants, just to decorate my garden. I try new things. Gardening helps me. Movement generally releases endorphins, they call it. Did I get it right? That's the feel-good hormones anyway, reminding you that you are alive. Now, it doesn't have to be intense or exercise. It's just something that gets you out of your head and really back into your body. Another thing again is, as part of my movement, when I go for my walk, I take off my shoes and I just ground myself. And if you have a garden, you can try that as well. Just go into your garden, just barefoot, and just try that as well. And I just take some deep breath and really do that as part of your movement. Tip number 5, my anchor number 5, unplug and rest. Listen. Almost everything works better when you unplug for a while, including you. If you are feeling overwhelmed right now, step away from social media. Step away from toxic conversations or even some certain commitments that drain you. I used to be a board member of an organization, of a charity. At one point, my work was so intense during that period. I think it was about COVID when we were resettling in, moving doctors here and there, different hospitals. That was part of the work I was doing then. So there's a whole lot going on. I looked at myself, then of course I need to make time for my friends. I felt that I was just all over the place. My work was intense at that moment in time. I need time to support my son because he needed to get into this particular school. So we had to prepare. Then I was missing this charity that I was there, one of the board members. I had to resign just to say, look, I can no longer commit no time, because the remaining time I had, I wanted to use those moments to rest for myself. So that was unplug for me. All right, so give yourself space to hear your own voice again. Unplugging isn't about escaping life. It's about creating space for something better. It's about reprioritizing. It's about asking yourself, what is important to me right now? And just refocus your energy on those things. So if you've been feeling stuck, this is your permission slip to take a step back, breathe, and reset. In the last episode, I introduced a new section called Scripture Reflection. This is the section where we reflect on a particular scripture. So today we're going to be looking at the book of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. And it says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint." Sis, when you place your hope in God, renewal is not just possible, it's promised. So even when you feel weary, I want you to know that you are being strengthened for what's next. God's promise to renew your strength, it's emphasized that renewal is a gift. It's not something that you have to work for. It's a divine exchange for your weariness. All He asks is that you trust Him and lean into His grace. So my dear, wherever you are right now, I want you to know this. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are in a season of rebuilding, and God is not done with you yet. Now I want to hear from you. What are your grace anchors? I want to encourage you to head over to Instagram or on our Facebook page and share them with me. I can't wait to hear from you. So if this episode resonates with you, share it with a sister who needs a reminder that she can bounce back. Remember to subscribe to Awaken Her, leave a 5-star review, and of course, head over to hislady.org and download your starter kit to begin your next season on a stronger note. Remain beautiful. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.